Yeah! What up, good people? Welcome to another episode of the Strategically Reckless Podcast. I am your host, Jay Brown, aka your favorite foster dad, aka Mr. 710. And we are glad that you are joining us once again. Yeah! Hey, look, mailman said he's gonna be a little late today, but he will be here. That express mail he got to make sure that it all get done before he come hang with us. So it's all good. But listen, hey, we one day out. We one day out now. I don't think we gonna know what we need to know by the end of the night tomorrow. But we here now. We here. Oh my goodness. But listen, hey, I want to thank everybody for tuning in, whether you're listening via Facebook Live, YouTube Live, whether you're listening via podcast later on. We thank you for tuning in. We looking for it's about to be a dope one. I ain't gonna keep you too long today, but we're gonna have a dope show this evening. Because on tonight's show, we're gonna talk about daylight savings. If you can see my eyes, daylight saving is kicking my ass. We're also gonna talk about these kids a little bit. We're talking about suspect challenges, which is wild to me. Mean thoughts we getting into. We're gonna talk about Jake Paul and Mike Tyson because I ain't gonna be here next week. Young Thug, as well as we talking about a bunch of other stuff this evening. So buckle up. Hey, it's going down. It is going down this evening. Listen, I want to start by talking about daylight savings because it's a problem for me. I feel like it's a problem for me, but not just for me, but for a whole lot of people. And part of it is I don't think a whole lot of people really understand what the real need for it is. And I say that because I lived in South Korea for 2.5 years and they did not change their time. The seasons changed, but their time stayed the same. The whole time I was there, they did not change. The only time I actually felt the time change is when I would call my wife back home and be like, it went from 14 hours, we were 14 hours ahead to being 15 hours ahead, which being 15 hours ahead of somebody else's time is wild. Just from the standpoint of I'd be on the next day and she would be on her way to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so, for example, if she on her way to bed today, it's already November 5th over there. Like it's midday, November 5th. We kicking it. And by the time she get up, it's about to be time for me to go to bed. You know what I'm saying? So big difference, big difference. But for this right here, like this 1 hour gets real weird. And I don't really, like for my dogs, it's weird. We feed our dogs at 4:00. With this time change at 3, they looking upside my head like, yo, what you doing? Why you taking so long to feed us? We'll bite your ass if you take too much longer. Like when I got home from practicing today, my wife, it was 3:45, and my wife was like, I've been getting harassed for the last 45 minutes. Because they don't know the difference. These kids don't know the difference. Kids been wilding. Kids been wilding in a different kind of way because they body is telling them it's still 7:00. But in reality, it's 8, and they tired, but they can't lay down. They jumping all over the place. They got me like, yo, ain't it bedtime yet? Especially on Sunday. Sunday took so long because they got up at their regular time But it wasn't a regular time. Even with my clocks, we didn't even change our clocks right away. But I'm knowing that it's later, but the clocks ain't saying that. And so we're trying to keep them up just a little bit later. But they crashing out. Wow. I got into an argument with my 3-year-old because she was climbing all up on my wife, dug her elbow into my wife's spleen. And I was like, get off my wife. And she yells back at me, it's my wife. Whoa. What? I said, get off my wife. And she was like, my wife. You're going to get us in trouble if you keep, listen, that's mommy. It's my wife. Mommy. Let's go ahead and fix that right now. I do not want you to go to daycare and when my wife go to pick up, they be like, wife, what's up? No. What up, AB? How you living? Hope all is well. Get on out there and get your balance cast. Hopefully it ain't burning them up like they've been doing over in Portland. You know, they've been wilding over in Portland. Hey, you know what? If we played the game, who did that? Who was out here setting ballot boxes on fire? Dark Knight, D West, so what up, brother? Who would that have been? I'm not trying to be stereotypical, but I'm just asking. I'm just asking just for the sake of asking. Like, that's wild. Hey, real quick, I want to give a shout out to Darren Wessel, man. We went out to go play golf this weekend. And I'm gonna give an honest evaluation of what happened out there. Like, Darren is really good. Darren is really good at golf. I am not the worst. Put it like that. I am not the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's where I rank my golf game at. It's not the worst. Like, it could have been. It wasn't as good as I would hope, but definitely not nearly as bad as it could have been. And so when I look at it, I'm like, all right. So I feel like when people like, oh, so you play? If you ask that question to somebody and then they be like, yeah, man, I can play, man. I'll be out there. You know what I'm saying? I'll be out there. You have no idea what you're going to get. Fan said, just start with the hat backwards. Yeah, I turned the hat backwards probably about a little bit more than halfway through. And I guess I was able to see. I was able to see a little bit better. But most of the time, so you see these people and they tell you that they know what they're doing, and when they get out there, they have no idea what's going on. They out there hacking, just having a good time, hanging out with their friends. I was real honest about where my game was, and he was like, "So what's your handicap?" 100. Like, don't get your hopes up thinking that I'm about to be out here getting a whole bunch of pars and birdies and whatnot. Like, it's about 100. Like, I was true to that for the most part. And then, but at the same time, man, I just big shout out to Jerry, man. He taught me a lot. Like, I've been out there in the yard hitting some shots, trying to figure it out. Like, I'm gonna work on this. So next time we get out there, it's be just 4% better. And they'll be like, get your ass in that cart. Hey, look, at this golf course, I had no problems. I felt like when I played in Arizona, I thought about this. I thought I was gonna get us kicked out. thought I was gonna get us kicked out, and so I was good. We didn't get kicked out. We had the music going. Some of that I'm gonna go ahead and tell you. Some of that music there was listening to while we was playing golf. It distracted me a little bit because I wasn't used to some of them lyrics. And I was like, whoa, hey, shout out. That must be some Seminole lyrics. I see you, buddy. But no, it was a good time, though. It was definitely a good time. But yeah, like what'd you say? Matches to get a serious whipping in my granny house. Listen, matches. I would tell this story, but I don't want to get my brother in trouble. But he got in trouble. He got in trouble back in the day. He almost set our townhouse on fire back in the day when we was kids. It's a good thing that he went. It's a good thing that he went and told my dad that the clothes hamper was on fire upstairs. Otherwise, we might have been homeless for a few weeks. It might have burned down the whole town. It was a row of townhomes. He had set the hamper on fire, playing with matches and whatnot. But hell yeah, man, that's what's up. That's what's up. But yeah, man. So speaking of my wife, we was arguing. Me and the 3-year-old was arguing about my wife, and while my wife was sitting there, she was watching this video, and it was the suspect challenge. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and let you know. As a married dude, if I'm talking to another married dude, I will gladly say, do not take part in this suspect challenge. Mailman Moby, what's happening, buddy?
What's going on, player?
Man, sitting up here, just finished talking about this golf out, man, talking about this suspect challenge. Have you seen it?
The what challenge?
Suspect challenge.
No, I haven't seen it.
Hey, man, it's wild, man. I do not. If I'm like it, so the suspect challenge for anybody that hadn't seen it it's involves couples. Man makes a joke about a woman that the woman that like the dude would be like suspect, gained a little weight, but been at the gym for 2 years or whatever. Like the suspect's been at the gym for 2 years, but ain't lost no weight. Like this is a dude talking about his girl, and then the girl will come back and hit him with some like suspect got holes in his underwear and his balls been hanging out for the last 2 years. Like it'd be stuff like that.
What the hell? What is that, man?
Hey, listen. It's what I will say. What I will say, and exactly what Dan said, it could cause a real fight. Now, it's funny when you see it, but when it's other people. And so my wife was like, yeah, we couldn't do this challenge because my mouth is reckless. And I'm just like, you're right. Because people be like, I tell a joke, and then you will tell a joke, and then my feelings will get hurt, and then I go for the juggler. And I'm like, I know that's what y'all do. Like, it ain't no joke no more. It ain't fun no more. And so you remember when I was talking about how back in the day when ladies would just pull some stuff out for no reason when they argue and they try to hurt your heart.
Yeah.
You didn't take out the trash 2 days in a row. You didn't do the laundry, and that's why your dick little. You be like, whoa.
That's when they say stuff that they always been wanting to say.
How did we get here? And so, like, ladies be going there when they be like, I just be one that I had that in my back pocket for about 4 years. Like, I'm out here keeping score. They said they out there
Yeah,
keeping
they
score.
are.
And the thing is, like, Dudes can't do that, but when jokes like when a challenge like this happens, hey man, they was laughing in them videos. And if y'all got a relationship like that, most of us, no,
So
don't look.
it's basically just a bashing. Y'all bashing each other basically.
Yeah,
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 see, I ain't with that.
yeah. Like
I
they
know
out
people
here
find that stuff funny, but I ain't with that.
they out here taking them little shots, but it all be real stuff. Like, hey, and then and a lady be like, yeah, suspect been thinking he been beating it up, but it's only been lasting 3 minutes. You be like, whoa. Hold on now.
That's what that's the society we in now though, man. It's like people find everything funny that's stuff that should some of the stuff that shouldn't even be aired out. Like people just because it's the shock value. Like
Right.
it's so shocking that people would be all into
Hey, yeah, like that. So Carla, we talking about the suspect challenge, and so like I know you've seen those videos and whatnot where the suspect challenge where they out here dropping them jokes on they spouses and significant others, and that listen,
it.
I already know. My jokes, I tell two kinds of jokes. I tell jokes that everybody laugh at, including the people that I'm talking about. And I tell the jokes that you ain't gonna laugh at, but and it's going, I'm going for it. I'm going for it. And we people done seen both sides of it. Like last Wednesday, I was telling jokes about this dude cheating at bowling and his Brillo pass, but it was phrased as a joke, but I was for real. I told him I was trying to run him away. I'm glad she in here now. I was trying to run this dude away because he's pretty irritating. And I was just like, hey, what you doing over here, dog? What you doing? You trying to look at Carla's ass? And
You putting them on the spot to embarrass them a little bit.
yeah, I wanted him to leave. I really wanted him to leave because he was standing over to the right of us, being nosy. We always are the last ones to get done, but I don't want to throw my teammate under the bus for being so slow. And so he made his
I'm
way and
getting
he was standing behind Carla. And like I said, I'm like, dog, man, like don't nobody like you. So if you can stop looking at Carla's ass for a minute and move
you saying
around.
that?
Yeah, look, I made comments of him looking at Carla's booty
You
twice.
no, but you straight up said nobody like you.
I ain't get to that part yet. I was getting to the
Oh no. No, man.
but don't nobody like him for real.
No, come on, man.
Don't,
Oh
so
my God.
so what ended up happening was he was trying to see if we was losing. And so he hanging around and like I said, he irritating. And so that didn't run him away. And so I was like, hey bro, what you down? Like we went in, we won, we swept, but we ain't had to cheat to do it with no Brillo pads. And somebody was like, damn, who said something about Brillo pads? Because you're not supposed to use Brillo pads to change the surface on your ball after you've been bowling with it. And he be doing that
Mm,
shit. And
mm.
so, but everybody know it. Anybody ever said it out loud. And all right, you hang around and you linger long enough, I say it. So I'm like, yo, you had your opportunity to leave, and now you being nosy, but everybody wants you to leave, and so all right then. So what you doing? You hitting it with that Brillo pad again, bro? You out here cheating, man. Don't nobody even like you, man. I don't even know why you still hanging around. They make a sheet so you can see what we did. So you ain't even got to come down here. I told you was gonna be down here, and since you want to hang around, this is what we be talking about. Yo ass. And so He finally left. And I was just like, man, I don't know why he had to wait for me to say that for him to leave.
Boy, that's cold blooded.
Hey man, I'm I be trying to be cordial. I'm a good person, but I'm not always nice. And so when you hang around for the nonsense, it kind of is what it is. But
He said the quiet part out loud, huh, Carla?
yeah, man. Hey, I saw him today. He was at Forest Park. He was at the bowling alley today. I went to go practice. And he walked in and I was like, yeah. Yeah, you out here practicing. I see you, boy. You got them Brillo pads with you? Hey, the petty committee is wild. Now, my brother started. I'm super petty, but my brother, he made this video this weekend. I'm trying to decide how much about it I want to talk about. But this dude was talking trash and called my brother out. Now, my brother averages 40 pins higher than this dude.
Mm-hmm.
So Julian not really the person for him to be calling out. He can't even call, like, he gotta get past me first before he get to Julian. Like, but he ain't even past me. So to call Julian out is crazy. And look, Dan said he watched it 10 times. Julian went and pulled footage of a whole bunch of his bad shots and then put clips with it. I screen recorded it because Julian pulled it down, but I screen recorded it because after he pulled it down, Facebook was so petty that Facebook left it up there one more time for me to. I didn't
One
tell him
time
that.
for the one time.
One time for the one time. So I went ahead and screen recorded it one time for the one time so I could have it.
Calling in too. Y'all
Look,
cold, man.
here's the bad part. This is the bad part. This dude got at least 3 videos that we made, that me and Julian made about him bowling. So at some point you gotta understand, like you just sometimes you gotta leave it alone. Yeah, leave it alone, dog. Get up off of it.
Yeah.
And so yeah, Julian went in with that video and took some of it out. He ain't even leave it in there. But the petty committee be hard at work. But we only answer 911 calls, and that's when people call us. Julian got tagged in the video, and all right, here we go. That's 911. Hold on one second. I'll be back, and that's when made that video. Bam.
So he had that video stored. He was ready.
It's enough footage of a buddy doing stuff that is not flattering to himself, and so it was just what, man. Listen, when I tell you. Fam went through a stretch where he couldn't keep the ball out the gutter. Like you throw the ball in the gutter over and over again. Like, come on, man, you're struggling. And then when you start saying you top 10, you can't talk that to Julian. You don't want to hear that. Top 10 is crazy. Don't be disrespectful. Don't be
Especially when you know
disrespectful.
they better than you. You can't do that when you know they better than you are.
Man, it'd be like, let me see, who playing today? It'd be like Gary Payton. It'd be like Gary Payton the second going up and being like, LeBron, I'm on your ass. Or it's like, dude, like, or even talking that to like Devin Booker or somebody like that, like, hey, you Gary Payton the second, like,
Yeah, that's
chill,
the disrespect.
like, chill, just relax. And so
Yeah,
you got some levels before you can get there. You're not even an all-star. You can't talk like that. And so that that leads me to mean thoughts. Because I have a bunch of mean thoughts. I hate that I see as much stuff as I see, and I don't be able to talk about it like I be wanting to talk about it.
What, so what you mean mean thoughts? Like to just mean thoughts towards people, or mean just mean thoughts in like
In
okay.
in general, dog. Like I seen this dude. This dude was buying some Jello shots on Thursday, and he had the Beijing drawn in beard. And I'm like, and I saw it, and I was like, damn, god damn, nigga, come on, man.
you
Like
want
when I see it,
you want to talk about it?
I be wanting to talk about it, but I know it's gonna mess up my bowling karma when I see stuff like that. So I be trying to hold it in, but it be in my brain. Like stuff like that, when you see it, when you know that it's drawn on with the little polish,
Yeah,
they probably laughing because they probably know who I'm talking about. I don't know this dude, so I don't like I ain't say nothing about it. But it be messed up because when I see it, I'm like, oh hell no. Hell no.
yeah. I never got that though. I never understood why they did that. I mean, I know it's supposed to be maybe from a distance. If you're gonna be in a distance from somebody all the time, that's
Yeah.
fine. If you gonna be 20 feet away from me, you are nah, you might have to be farther than 20 feet, because 20 feet you can still see that. If you want to be 30, 40 feet away from me all day long, then okay, I can understand. But you're gonna be right here. I see all this. Look like somebody just walked up there to you with a Sharpie and just went at it. Yeah, just drew you a line.
Yo, here's my problem. Like you go to the barber and you tell them like you paid for that.
Hmm.
It looks so crazy. And
Yeah.
they do it religiously. Like they put the little liner thing on their face and then just draw it
Hmm.
on. Come on, dog. And like Carla said, like I bowl so bad. As soon as I start roasting people, my bowling game goes right out the window. I can only do one I can only do one thing good at a time. So if my jokes are flowing, my bowling is bad. Like it is bad.
So sometimes you have to keep the thoughts to yourself.
I gotta keep them to myself. Like I don't like when I see bad weaves up there. I see them I see them Pam Olivers up there. I'd be like, come on, dog.
Oh, why you gotta put? Why you not Pam Oliver? Why you gotta throw her under the bus? Why? Pam Oliver catches strays and she ain't even know where clothes. I mean, I ain't, you ain't lying, but I'm just saying.
Dan said, suspect want a beard so bad that he drew one on. Facts. Facts. Like, yo, like that type of stuff be bothering the hell out of me. Hey, so I'm gonna ask y'all what makes you guys have bad thoughts? Like when you see something that just be out of pocket. Hey,
Mm,
look, you already know, like them Pam Oliver wigs be wild.
yeah, they wild,
They
and
be
she
so
almost
out
to
of
the
pocket.
point. She almost to a point where she so used to it that she don't even care no more. Like you know how the people that once they got so many years into the job, they just don't even care anymore. They ain't got to come in. They ain't got to come in and present themselves a certain way. They ain't got to try to act a certain way because they know they've been there for so long and they ain't going nowhere. That's how
Hey,
she is.
Moby, you think it's do you think it's like part of a bit now? Like she just trolling now? Like I'm gonna come in there and it's gonna be worse than the last one.
Man, I don't know, man, because I mean, I don't know if she married or not, but I'll be looking at it, I'll be like, man, I wonder if she like got a problem, like is she drinking and stuff. Like
Hey,
for real, man. I'll be thinking, I was like, I wonder if she be drinking and stuff. Like,
I'm about
just be
I'm
like,
about
well, I'm coming to work and I don't know. Cause they be wild, man.
Pam Oliver does have a husband.
Oh,
Yeah.
hey, well, she double time don't care. She like, I ain't trying to pick up nobody. I got a job that I've been at for years. I don't care.
Carter said so alcoholics wear bad wigs.
I've seen
Uh,
some.
oh my gosh.
I've
So
seen some on the route.
no, he is not white. You know what? I actually had that same thought, but Alvin Whitney is not white. That is wow. I had the same thought. The lady, a lady that pushed me on the plane had a real bad wig, and she thought that she was cute, and so she felt like she could get
She
away with it.
pushed you
Yeah, bro.
like accidentally or like pushed you.
She bumped into me rather aggressively, and then when I was like, "Hey, what you doing?" She was like, "I just thought a big man like you could handle it." I was like, "I don't know you though. I don't want you touching me." And
Oh,
so,
she was flirting.
yeah, but she looked like she had been rolling around on the floor. Like this is bad. So I was like, I saw her hair first when I was sitting at the bar waiting on my plane, and I was just like, ugh. That's horrible. And so then when
Yeah,
like she just happened to be behind me and I was waiting on somebody to put their bags up at the top and she bumped into me and I was like, "Hey, what you doing?" Like it was enough. It was enough
right.
that I could tell like it wasn't an accident. And so I'm like, "Yo,
Hmm.
yeah, just don't be touching me though cuz I don't know you like that and your hair, let me use Carla's word, is atrocious." Like I wanted to say that, but I'm a good person. I ain't want to start no fight.
You know
But
what
it was
make me
bad.
have bad thoughts about people though? Is when I
What's that?
see dirty, like especially women, when I see dirty jeans. Like now, since you mentioned that and stuff, like rolling on the floor, but when I see a woman jeans and they be dirty, like
Like
my
just
mindset be like not the faded, not the I'm talking about just straight up just look like they just dirty. Look like she probably ain't washed them in a long time. Got stains on them. And I'm just like, dang, she probably don't keep it clean. How if she goes when she go in shower, she probably don't even wash the bottom of her feet.
hey, let me ask you this: if you go to a girl house and what do you look for to see if she clean?
I look in the living room, but the main thing that I look at when I want to know how clean she is, I go to the bathroom and look at that little part on the side where the little knobs are, right there on
Yeah.
the very bottom, and I look to see if it's dirty. I look to see if that part is dirty in the bathroom.
Hey, hold up. If that's dirty, then this dude's over there peeing on that because there's no way that a woman should. Hey, yo, hey.
But it can get dirty through a lot of things. Like she might be in the bathroom when they spray their hair and stuff, and all that stuff get on. You can get dirt down there. Yeah, if it's pee, yeah, pee is different. You can see pee. You'd be like,
Yeah.
it shouldn't be yellow and brown down there.
Yo, Brad is crazy.
Yeah, but that's one of the first thing I look at.
Oh my
But
god. Dishes. If you got a lot of dishes in your sink, you wildin'. Like that.
yeah,
That's crazy. Especially if you live by if you live by yourself and got a bunch of dishes in your sink. Like,
yep,
hey, what
that's
you
true.
doing? Like, what are you doing? Hey, oh, hey. See, if you go in the microwave and you got like those popped hot dog bits all over the inside of your microwave,
That's true. That's
the,
true.
the pop
Especially,
glitter bit, spaghetti spackle, like all of that stuff be on the inside of your thing, and that little plate dirty. Yeah,
yeah,
hey.
because that's something that you in every day almost, and you putting it in your mouth. No, no diddy. You put it, you putting it in your mouth, man. Come on, man. That's rough.
Hey, yo, that is so damn funny. That is so damn funny. Oh my gosh. So you like that with dudes that wear dirty shoes? What if he just got off work? Do we got to be working in clean shoes, or is it just regular? Hold on, whoa. One of these days we gonna have Carla. We gonna have to have Carla on. She said she passed the test and put his ass out the house. So when he looked in your when he looked in your microwave to see if you was dirty, you was like, "I see, I'm clean. Now you gotta go." Oh, it was like,
Yeah, Carla, that don't make sense. That matter of fact, if a guy is like that, you probably want to keep him because that means he ain't messing with any and everybody.
no, see,
If he goes that far into detail that he want to go and check your microwave, nobody think about microwave. I never would even thought about checking a microwave. Who thinks about checking a microwave?
just checking the microwave. Like, did he at least get a chance to hit it first? Like, you just like,
Is that why you put him out? he gave you, he gave you, he gave him two strokes and he was.
all he gave you was a. It was over. All right. All right, so you know what? Don't be walking in my kitchen the first time you're at my house, see if I'm clean. All right.
Oh my goodness, Carla.
I got an attitude when these kids came in. They came to stay at our house for a little bit, and it was there for a weekend. But when they had only been at the house for like 30 minutes and went in my refrigerator, and I was like, "What you doing?" Like they was in the refrigerator within 30 minutes. I said, "Y'all still gotta ask. Y'all guess." Like I
Yeah.
don't know what y'all on.
If at first I was saying to myself, I don't know, but yeah, she right though. Now that I think about it, like when you first coming in somebody's house, you can't just come in and like act like you live there, because that's actually kind of a bad sign of somebody that's kind of like either controlling or either like um, I guess really aggressive. Like yeah, but yeah, I can see that now. Now that you say that, at first I was like that's a little rough, but I can see that.
Like you gotta like when you checking for cleanliness, like I feel like you kind of got to do that on the sneak tip on the first time. Like
Right.
on the first time, you kind of got to hit them on the sneak tip. Like you're not out here being weird, like checking medicine cabinets and shit like that. Like, hey, what kind of meds you on? Like, oh,
You know
oh.
you check them though. You know you check them. Well, not you now, but when you
uh,
go in there, you look and you like, hmm, let me get my phone out and Google this real quick.
This is extra strength Viagra. Oh, the struggle is real. Like, what is going on? Hey, if he went straight to the microwave, I was like, look, Carla does not present as a dirty person. Like I've seen some people I've seen some people that I just assume that you probably dirty. Like I'm just saying it might be a little judgy, but there's certain people that you can just look at and be like, yeah, cuz
You know,
dirty. Hey, cuz
yeah,
dirty. I feel like all those this is about to be messed up, but all these ladies that I feel get pregnant real easy, all of them, I feel like their house be dirty too.
So, but you know, when they say back in church, they say if I can't say a word, I just wave my hand.
You be in Walmart and you see what them girls with dirty clothes on, you be like, she got dirty clothes on but got a real big booty. You be like, she get pregnant real easy. I know her house
And you,
dirty. I know she got an air mattress on the floor. Like this is bad.
and you don't be too far off. You ain't far off because it's not so, and it's not so much maybe that she might not be dirty herself, but she got a when you have a lot of kids, it's hard to clean up behind a lot of kids. And
See,
it's going to work, coming home, it's gonna be some dirtiness in that house unless you got some help.
hey, look, you be like,
Oh, definitely a mattress on the floor.
I know her air mattress on the floor.
Yeah, you know them cars be full of animal crackers and water bottles. You know it. Got a little goldfish in between the by the seatbelt.
Look, that be fries in between the seat and the back seat. Like you already know, like it's all bad. It's all bad. You know McDonald's fries down there.
Oh, for sure. Seats full of chocolate stain. Got a little, you know that high seat fruit punch stains in the back of the seat.
Look, you see it all on the couch. You be like, oh damn, oh damn. Hey,
You
look,
walk in, house smell like graham crackers.
what I used to when I used to go to. I went to this chick house a few times, and back in the day, and she had a roach to go across the TV, and I was like,
Had a what?
a roach
Oh,
crawled across it crawled across the
uh-huh.
TV, and I was like, I feel like I should kill it, but she wasn't scared of it, so I didn't want to hurt none of her pets. And so I was like, dang, I gotta keep all my clothes on. Like now, like I'm itching. I get the heebie-jeebies real bad when I see stuff because I feel like, yo, it's gonna be on me. And so I'm like, hey, and you know what? Now that I think about it, Moby, she had dirty jeans while we was in high school. Like it was bad.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Darren, I just read your Darren. You just don't know. I'm telling you, I I've been in this dating career for a long time, and
There's
all that
the
stuff I was
story.
just saying, I was just getting it off my chest because it was like this. Not I won't even say nostalgia because that nostalgia is like something good. I remember. Let's just say that
Yeah,
it was rough,
you missed some of his good stories about some of his past dating experiences. That
man.
is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that is so damn funny. Hey, you know what's funny as hell? I was um I was watching TV the other day. I was trying to find something on. I called myself gonna turn on bounce and I I was watching the World Series the day before, so it was on Fox. And then they was talking about a young thug taking a plea. But
Hmm.
while they was talking about him taking a plea, the lady was reading off all the evidence of the crimes that he had committed since the time that he had became a rapper. And yo, it sounded like I'm sitting up here and I'm watching him listen to this lady go through and read off like text messages and different crimes, and she was doing it in this real like proper voice, like um William said that we are going to slide on this fool. It was almost like it was almost like Siri was saying it, like, and
Right.
then on March 2nd, there was a shootout on Cleveland Avenue in which Williams received a text message that said, "I will sit for you, bro." It doesn't like with which denotes that he would do some time for him. Do I need to slide on him in prison? Like, so it was a whole bunch of stuff, and I'm sitting up there and I'm thinking like, yo, it got to be messed up to sit up here and have all this evidence being read about stuff that you've done or had a part in, or they like, because those RICO charges be like everything, and they just putting you as a kingpin.
Mm.
And so I'm like, damn, I felt like if he was standing at the pearly gates and they was reading this shit off, and it was like, hey, so why you ain't saying none of the good stuff that I did? Like, you remember when I, I gave out those backpacks to them kids? Like, that don't mean nothing. Yo, I'm talking about, man, that shit was so damn funny to me. Just on the strength of he was standing there like,
And couldn't, yeah, as she reading off all that stuff.
I couldn't even defend it. And so just, if you can imagine, standing at them gates and they was reading off, like we just talked about mean thoughts and stuff like that, and they were just reading off all this stuff of the people that you come in contact with, that you've had negative interactions with. Like, you a nice guy, so you ain't gonna have a whole lot. Me on the other hand, like me on the other hand, he's like, hey, so you remember when you met up with that girl with that little arm and you told her to kick rocks? Yeah, you probably shouldn't have done that. You should have
Come
finished
on,
off the
man.
day.
And I know that really happened. That's why you said it. I know it really happened.
They like, Jason, you should have finished off the date. She went home and killed two people behind that. So all because you said she would look like one of them yin yang twins. Like, that's fucked up.
Say it to me one more time. Get low.
And so I got to thinking about like I make a joke about dealing with these foster kids and all the stuff that they was going through, especially with the boy. And I was like, listen, after dealing with the boy, I get a getting the heaven free card just off of these last 2 years. Like, I'm about to be skipping the line when when it comes to getting in. And then I got to listening to her read off all his stuff, and I'm like, no, man, them college days were rough, yo. Like, I'm like, so how much of this y'all gonna hold against me, huh? Like, is it cheating if we was kind of girlfriend and boyfriend? Is it a whole demerit that I put out my apartment, but I didn't hit her? Like, I know it was cold
you
outside.
gonna be you gonna be in the waiting section. They're gonna have a waiting section for people that they have to be out and he have to decide. Let's not wait. Let's see the good and the bad.
I'm gonna be on
Let's mark this
standby.
out, mark that out. Yeah, you
I'm gonna
gotta
be
wait.
on standby like on them flights or the buddy pass. Like, hey,
Yeah, yeah.
you can get in if somebody else don't get in, but we only taking about 8 of them this time. I'm gonna be like the Hall of Fame. Like, hey, you're not on the ballot this time, fam. You're gonna have to go down there and help
Yeah.
some people.
You probably had to sit like in this spot where the heat, it got just enough heat to make you sit, just to make you sit and think about it until he finally say, okay, you suffered enough. Come on up.
Oh shoot! I would still be like, you remember when I was helping them kids? They wasn't even mine. I, I wanted to carry Buddy Chesty in 100 times and didn't do it not one time. Not one time. Yo, speaking of caving somebody chest in, are are you are you gonna watch the Tyson versus Jake Paul fight?
For sure. For sure. I gotta see it just because he talks so much.
Damn.
I gotta
You
see
know,
it, man.
I'm gonna watch it. I think I'm gonna watch it with one eye open.
Why, Wayne? What's the problem?
I don't I don't want to see Mike Tyson get knocked out.
You think so?
I don't want to see it, dog. No.
You think so?
Like if it's gonna be real, then no, I don't want to see it. I,
So you think Paul got them hands like that?
I think it ain't. It's more so about Mike Tyson being 58 than Jake Paul being that good of a fighter. He's 58.
So what happened? What happened if they end up not fighting at this lab the first time? What happened?
Man, Mike Tyson had ulcers.
Okay. I had to
That
think
nigga-
about what it was.
Mike Tyson ate too many hot Takis and then had some ulcers.
So you think that I don't know, man.
I
Cause
believe
Tyson still got it. Now I mean he still got it, like got it, but he's still one of them dudes that he might be 58, but you ain't gonna walk up to Tyson to be start talking no junk.
not in real life. No, I'm not. I'm not, but I don't train.
But
What
you
what
think
I
Paul then had enough experience that he can give Tyson a knock him out.
It's one of those things I just don't want to see it happen. If I had to bet, so I was looking at the gambling odds, and Tyson is he's not a massive underdog, but he enough that if I was betting, if I was betting on Tyson, it would be enough that I would. And I would I
Mm,
would do I would do all right for what I bet. I don't know. I don't bet a lot.
yeah.
But but he like plus 360. Like that ain't good. But
I still think Tyson get him.
I put it to you like this: if the Jets played Kansas City, the Jets will probably be
Yes.
plus 360. That ain't good.
See, I don't
Would,
bet, so I don't, all those
would,
odds they be
what I'm
tripping me.
saying,
I'd have to think
what I'm
about it.
saying is, would you bet on the Jets to beat Kansas City?
Nah.
Exactly.
Mm.
That's where I'm at. Now I don't.
So for you, it'd be kind of like watching. It'd be kind of like watching Michael Jordan play against. I don't know. I'm just pick somebody play against what's Tatum right now.
Yeah,
It's
that was
like
that.
you just wouldn't want to see it because you got so much, I guess,
Yeah,
respect for.
right,
Okay,
right.
I see it. I got you.
Like I feel like if it was old Tyson, like I don't know if like Tyson old like 58 for boxing. All right, so I put it to you like this: in 1994, George Foreman fought Michael Moore for the title. In 94, George Foreman was 45, and they felt like George Foreman was old as shit. Like he was old. He was old, could barely move. And he ended up winning that fight. Michael Moore was 26 years old. And George Foreman was old at 45. I'm thinking about, I'm 44 now. And George Foreman was old in 94 at 45 at that fight. And I'm like, damn, he shouldn't be in this fight. But he ended up winning. Bernard
But
Hopkins was 40. Go ahead.
would you consider Jake in the same class as a straight up pro boxer?
I do not think Jake Paul could beat a a regular fighter right now. No.
Okay.
Like if it was somebody other than like Tyson Fury brother who is trash, but somebody who actually is contending for fight. Like if he was fighting somebody like I don't know, even if he was fighting like somebody that's been getting waxed, like Deontay Wilder,
Wilder. I was about to say Wilder.
I feel like Wilder would destroy him. Like it wouldn't, but
Okay.
at the same time, like even the fighters that Wilder beat coming up would beat the hell out of Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why Jake Paul has only fought like old MMA fighters and old basketball players and shit like that. But
So
I don't.
that's why I be like that's why I'm thinking that Mike Tyson to get down with him.
Damn, that 30 years is a lot. That's
It
the only
is. It
thing.
is.
That'll be the only thing. If Tyson was like 45, then I it'll be different. Like I don't. This ain't one of them joint. I don't feel like boxing is one of them things that you can just do off of knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't, cause it's still like hooping. I can beat young boys just because I know how to play, and they can't defend me like they would need to. But at the same time, I ain't chasing none of them.
Right.
We playing make it take it. I'm not playing no defense. Like if you scoring, you got me. Like
It's gonna be whoever scored the first the most.
yeah, but I've seen I've seen this newest version of Tyson is well the last version of Tyson that I've seen box. It wasn't that. Not even against Roy Jones. That was bad.
Man, but he was sticking Roy, man.
Yeah, but they wasn't trying. They wasn't trying. I think it was an
I
agreement that hey, we gonna fight this on out, but we not getting ready to knock each other out. I, I feel like Jake Paul is enough of an asshole that he would try it. That he'd try
hmm
it just to say he did it.
I'm more. I can be honest with you. I would be more nervous about Tyson pulling a hamstring or something than I am worried about Jake knocking him out. Like I'm more worried about him stepping to the side and that knee give out because of
I
old age than
look,
I'm
I can
thinking
see that
about Jake
too.
Paul knocking him.
Look, that's 58. Like that's old. That's 14 years old. Well, it's 13 years older than George Foreman at his oldest, and
Hmm
15 years. Excuse me, 15 years older than Bernard Hopkins when he fought Kelly Pavlik and beat the hell out of him.
hmm
But B Hop had been fighting.
Yeah.
Tyson ain't been in the ring in a minute. What he have been doing is smoking.
Yeah.
he been getting
He's been
his
doing a
whole
lot of that.
smoke on.
Now
And so
that might mess him up too.
yeah,
They
I just don't
everybody I
see
know the
it.
smoke be slower. If they smoke often, then that joker be slow. We're like, man,
Yeah, I just can't see it. I just cannot see it at all. Hey, you know what?
bite another ear off.
I'm more worried about him getting hit hard and he decides to bite another ear off. Like, listen, I would be glad if that happened. Like that he just forgot.
Damn.
Look, what does it matter? Like this ain't really real. Like they fighting 8 2-minute rounds. This ain't
Man,
real.
you trying to turn him into Jake Van Gogh.
I want him to forget. I want him to forget and then be like, yo, all right, I'm not doing this. Like I need Tyson Pride to kick in and be like, hell no.
Hmm.
Hell no. At some point, Pride gotta kick in and be like, hell no, like I ain't doing this. this ain't happen. I'm not getting ready to let him, this
Uh,
dude.
I think he's gonna get him though, man. But I have to see it. It's like you have to see it, man. You can't not watch one of your favorite favorite people in a certain sport. You can't not watch them. If Jordan came back and say he gonna play for somebody right now, I gotta watch the game. I can't not watch it, knowing that Jordan gonna get cooked. I
Hey,
can't not watch it.
hey, Fat Mike was a hard watch, bro. Wizards Mike was that was a hard watch. And MJ my guy, but Fat Wizards Mike was a hard watch. Like, hey, get get them jumpers up, MJ. Like don't even worry about it no more. And
he needs some more people around him.
he still had game. Like there's plenty of stories
Yeah,
about him still having game and still cooking people on the Hornets and whatnot. But at the same time, like what was they the Bobcats at that time? Like still,
yeah.
come on, dog. Like I would not. What how old is MJ right now? MJ
60.
61.
Yeah, I'm about to say 61.
MJ 61. If he tried to suit up, hey, I'll let him
Yeah,
cook
I'm
Bronny.
watching.
Like, hey, cook Bronny. Cook Bronny and Scottie Pippen Jr. Like, hey, do work on them.
And
Call
then
for
you
all the
know Braun gonna
ISO.
come out. That's when Braun gonna come out.
Hey, that is hilarious. That is so funny. Man, I had so much other stuff I needed to talk about as far as people burning up ballots and these Yankee
That's
fans.
crazy.
Hey, hey, real quick. So you saw the World Series. I sent y'all that video of them Yankee fans that try to take the ball out of Mookie Betts' glove.
Yeah,
Would you say that? See, you don't have those opportunities to do that type of stuff in football because you're not that close.
right.
In basketball, so that I feel like that was one of the moments that they had where if they like as fans, I could do this because the ball is close. Did you see me rip the ball out of Mookie Betts' hands? Is there a did you see me moment that you could create for yourself in a sporting event that you would be like, hey, y'all see me do that? Because I got one.
Mm-mm. Unless they nah, maybe basketball, maybe somebody threw the ball across the court and I catch it with one hand or something like that. I don't know. That's about it.
I feel like it's basketball, but if I was sitting courtside and a ball got tipped out, a ball got tipped into the stands, I feel like I want to take a jumper.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah,
I feel like
for
I want to
sure.
get a jumper up real
Yeah, for
quick,
sure.
and
Yeah, yeah.
that'll probably get me kicked out. But I feel like
It's
if
something
the
you have to
ball
do.
if the ball ended up in the stands and it came over to me, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta get one off.
So
Comedian Tony Roberts, I feel like he got in trouble one day because he was shooting warm up jumpers with the Pelicans one time.
really,
Yeah, he was sitting courtside. This fool had on a little warm up. This fool had on a little warm up, taking jumpers, and then the dude came over and was like, "Hey, what you doing? You ain't on the team." He's like, "Oh, my fault."
that
If I
would be
took
pretty
one,
cool to do though.
if I took one jumper, like the ball came to me, and I was just like, "Let me get this up right quick."
But I tell you, if you gonna do it, If you were gonna do it, if we was somewhere courtside, just what happened, and you got the ball, if you gonna do it, you better make that thing.
Oh yeah, you gotta make it. You gotta make it. That's like catching a foul
Cause it
ball,
ain't
but you
worth
get
it ain't worth nothing if you don't make it. Only thing they're gonna be saying, yeah, he shot the ball. You see how bad the air ball? He should have sit down. He should never be able to come back. But if you
hey,
make that thing,
right back. Let me get one more.
yeah, yeah. One more
That
chance,
was
one
a
more chance.
warm
I can't leave on a miss.
up.
I can't leave on a miss.
Hey, that's hilarious. Yeah, I can't leave on a miss. Cannot leave on the miss. Hey, yo. Look, good people. I appreciate all y'all tuning in. Man, it's gonna be a quick one. Man, it felt like it went so fast. Dang. I was out here wilding today. Insult to injury, he gets banned.
Get
All
banned.
right.
That's what I say. You get banned after missing it. That's hurt. At least make the shot and get banned.
Hey, y'all saw it
You
though.
get a
Look, I did
sports
a
chance
walk
then.
off. You know, my brother told me back in the when he used to go to the Bucks games that they picked those people to shoot those half court shots and play those
Hmm.
little pop shot joints. They ask you questions like, "Hey, have you ever played any kind of organized basketball past like in high
Mm.
school or further? And if you did, you wasn't qualified to do it."
Oh wow.
So they they got to minimize those chances of having to give shit away.
That's horrible, man.
Hey, that's crazy.
That's
And
lowest of the
so
low.
yeah, like so people like me and never get a chance to do that. So if the ball popped over to the side, we get one out.
Take
Let me get
it.
one out.
Take that. Take that. Take that.
Hey, no diddy. Wow.
No
But look,
diddy.
good people. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will not have a show next week, man. I'm sorry to tell you. But we're gonna have a dope one for you the week after. And by then, we had the results of the Tyson fight. We'll be able to talk about it.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, it's on the
That's right. It
15th.
is this November 15th.
On the
Okay.
15th. But until next time, good people, if you're looking for some shirts, I got the hoodies up there. I'm gonna put some more up there pretty soon. That's www.the17printshop. That's www.the710printshop.com. And I want to go ahead and let you know if you want to send Mailman Moby an invite to your Thanksgiving dinner, that is MOBEYDIC.
Just make sure you got some chicken. If you got chicken, I'm in.
Oh, shoot. Oh, absolutely, man. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in. I appreciate those comments, man. Y'all make this show go fast, man, but we appreciate you.
Yes.
And
Appreciate
until
y'all.
next
Appreciate it.
time, y'all be safe out in these streets. We
We
out.
out.